Hi friends, welcome back to the channel. Today is Better Call Saul day and we are watching season 2, episode 3, Amarillo. Sorry this one is late. It was actually supposed to come out last Wednesday, but I fell behind. Shit happens. I got kids, y'all. So anyway, sorry about that. But yeah, let's get into Amarillo. If you have not watched the last episode, Cobbler, go ahead and click here if you need to watch it and get a little recap, or if you don't need to watch it, I'm going to do a little recap right now, and as always you can skip the recap. Time is right here. Okay, so last episode, Cobbler, was very interesting. Price basically told Mike to F off. He's like, I don't need you anymore. And he ends up meeting Nacho by himself. Surprisingly, does not die. I for sure thought Nacho was going to kill him, but he didn't. But he did find out where he lives, and later on in the episode, Price gets robbed, and of course we know it's Nacho. And he steals his pills, that he's been buying from him, and his baseball cards, and basically Mike has to end up finding Nacho, which he does pretty easily because he's Mike, and he ends up making a deal to get his cards back. But in the deal, Price had to give his Hummer to Nacho. So that was kind of the Mike storyline in the last episode. In regards to Jimmy, he is working at the new law office. I'm not sure how long he's been there, but he's working on the case, the Sandpiper case. And Chuck comes into the office on a day that Jimmy's there. And it's very awkward. They don't say much, but they do end up talking to each other. And Jimmy's like, why are you here? And Chuck said to see the show, or he says something along those lines. Anyway, they end up speaking. It's not really anything good. Yeah, and then Jimmy ends up helping Mike with the whole Price situation. He gets the police off his back, basically, and ends up making a video to kind of corroborate, wow, I cannot talk, corroborate the story that they came up with. And at the end of the episode, he's telling him all this, which I'm like, Jimmy, why? I know that you guys are together and you're like best friends, but Kim is so far on the right, or the good side of the law. She's a rule follower, and Jimmy's not that way. He's trying to be that way, but he's just not that way. So he's telling Kim all this stuff, and she calls him out on it. She's like, you falsified evidence, da-da-da-da. And she tells him, like, I can never hear about this again. And Jimmy says, okay, you won't. And that's kind of where we left off. And so I'm excited to get into episode 3 and see what happens. Thank you all for being here with me. As I said, sorry this one is late. Anyway, yeah, grab your coffee. I don't have coffee today because I am so hot. I am sweating. I have water today. It is so hot. It is so humid. It's mid-October. What the hell is going on, you guys? Hopefully your weather is better than mine right now. But yeah, I got my water. Can you see like the sheen on my face? Oh my god. I'm so like, oh. Yeah, I got my water. You guys get your coffee or your tea. Yeah, and let's do it. I'm excited. Oh, and one more thing. I never really asked this at the beginning of the video, but I'm gonna give it a shot. If you are not subscribed already, please subscribe to my channel. I'm really trying to grow my channel, and if you've been watching my videos but haven't subscribed yet, please do, please subscribe. Help me grow my followers, grow our little community here. I would really appreciate it. And if you're already subscribed, thank you, my friends. I appreciate you so much. All right, let's get to the episode. We're here. Oh, Sandpiper.
My name's Jimmy. I tried to visit you at Sandpiper, but they wouldn't allow me to. Hey, you know what? It doesn't matter. I saw your bus broken down. Here you
What
are.
a coincidence.
I'm here to make sure you get your money back.
What are you talking about? Who took Alma May's money?
Well, Mr.
Oh, he's so
Amos.
cute.
Amos Lydecker.
Mr. Lydecker.
So this cold open is also present. It seems like present instead of past or future. Interesting.
Now, I know that the good people at Sandpiper want to make this right sooner or later. It's just easier if you get your nephew Steve to go take care of it for you. And that's how I want you to think of me. You did it. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you, Henry.
Interesting.
Of strategy, but looking at the relevant case law, I don't think it's
There's
going to
Chuck
apply to this
again.
magistrate judge.
Jimmy? You still with us?
Kind of.
Over 200 new Sandpiper clients signed over the past 3 weeks. Well done, Jimmy.
Thank you. Thanks, Cliff. With this many folks, we have an excellent shot at a solid batch of plaintiffs for the classes in each district.
Excellent.
Before we move on, I'd like to go back
Of
to client
course.
outreach just for a moment. I'm confused. How many people out there actually responded to our direct mailer?
One.
One.
You got 24 new clients from this one
Chuck,
response?
what are you doing?
That is... Wow.
I did not solicit.
I'm just wondering how you account for your success, because it will definitely raise eyebrows over at Schweikert and Coakley.
Ay, ay.
As many of you are aware, I've visited more than my share of retirement homes. These are close-knit communities, let me tell you. Phase 2 gets a new rascal scooter. It's big news.
So these other
Oh my God,
23
I remember those
residents, they approached
commercials.
you.
Cliff,
We good to move on?
And
It
No
makes
thanks,
sense
Betsy,
to
again.
designate someone to handle the scheduling. What I'm proposing is that we create
Oh.
a small team at D&M dedicated
Nope.
to the individual actions. We'll loop in into
She's
Sam on anything.
still upset with
I'm
Jimmy.
sorry, excuse me for interrupting. Even be a hint of solicitation. So I'm gonna pull back. So I'll find another way to proceed.
well, Jimmy, we'll leave that up to you. You know, client outreach is your department.
What happened in Texas?
Nothing. I did my job.
You didn't do a song and dance in the day room for the old timers?
No.
You said in there you'd find another way. Did you mean it?
Sure, absolutely.
I need you to understand something very critical here.
Shoot.
I put myself on the line to get you this job. Do you understand? It's my word, it's my judgment.
Yeah.
You and I both know you can do this job.
Without being slippin' Jimmy.
But please, you just have to do it right.
She wants you to follow the rules. Jimmy doesn't want to do that.
You want to make
Mikey
sure you put in the
Mike.
batteries the right way, or he won't work. That should get you through to next month.
Mike, thank you. Last 2 nights, I heard gunshots. First night, they were maybe a block or two over and woke me up. There's no mistaking it. There was 3 of them. They were quick, pop, 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 closer. It was like they were right outside the house.
You call the cops?
It's Albuquerque. It's quite normal, unfortunately.
We sent out 283 mailers.
Yeah, and how many response cards came back?
0.
0.
Yeah, doing this the right way is gonna get you no clients.
Guess you better think of another way.
I think I got it. TV commercial.
Oh
Highly targeted.
gosh.
We ran a commercial a few years back, another class action case, kind of a new thing for us. And it's not exactly my go-to, but generally speaking, I'm open to it.
Jimmy would be good at commercials, as we know. Wonder how long he's gonna be at this job.
If you or a family member have been diagnosed with mesothelioma or related conditions, you may be entitled to monetary damages.
Oh my god.
They wanted kind
He's like, this is horrible.
2 nebulous.
By the way, it's kind of
Then
funny
there
that
was
it's
the
lung
issue of the
cancer
speed.
because-
I remember there were a lot of meetings.
If you know, you know.
7700.
That was a bad commercial.
Cliff signed off on this?
Really?
What do you think?
It's horrible.
I think whatever happened to showmanship?
That's what you're for, Jimmy.
Yo.
Who is that? Oh, is that the recording people?
Hey, pop quiz. What do we 3 have in common with
Pop
the
quiz,
greats?
asshole.
Wells, Fellini, Bergman. We open on Granny, and she is rocking. So she's
Oh my
back.
god.
She's cold and hungry. She's friendless. This is heart-rending stuff, man.
I'm ready for my close-up,
Oh,
Mr.
how funny.
Miguel.
Mike's sitting out there. Yep. Who would not be surprised? Or I should say, I am not surprised. Don't fall asleep, Mike. Oh, there they are. Or is it a car? Oh, he's doing newspapers. So is that what it was then? How do you mistake newspapers for gunshots, girl? Oh god, he's gonna be so tired. Just take a nap in the booth. He needs an extra large coffee from Dunkin' Donuts. With a shot of espresso in it.
What happened?
Uh-oh, what happened?
It's up there. You see it? It's right up there.
What time did you hear the shots?
2:13 this morning. I looked at the clock. It was 3 of them. It was exactly like last time.
What? He was there all night.
You think maybe it's possible that you dreamed it? It happens sometimes.
I didn't dream it, Mike. I mean, I was here. I was here and you weren't.
I believe you. All right. That's it. We're getting you and Kaylee out of this house. End of story.
But there were no shots. It was newspapers, right? Does she have like PTSD? Is she using Mike? First taking the money, and now he's like, okay, I'm gonna get you out of this house into a better place. I don't know. Seems kind of sketch, especially since he was there. He was there and nothing happened last night. I don't know.
You're 86 years old. You're a resident of Sandpiper, Colorado Springs. You just finished your afternoon.
I love Colorado
snack,
Springs, by the way.
Jello.
Lime, got it.
You're in the
Oh, I like that horse.
TV program.
Photo
What's this? There's been
painting.
another murder in Cabot Cove?
No.
To build a nest egg so that we wouldn't be a burden to our family. After Ronald passed, I moved to an assisted living facility. But then one day they said all my money was gone. How could that be?
That's not a real tear, is it?
If you or a loved one is resident of the Sandpiper Crossing facility
it?
or other associated retirement community, you may...
Not bad.
You made that? With some film students?
I directed. And all made in accordance with the rules and regulations of the American Bar Association.
Good. I can't believe Davis and Maine went for it.
Well, I'm in charge of the department.
Oh no. Is he just going to like run it without getting it approved by Davis and Maine? Oh no, he's gonna get in trouble. Who stole my nest egg? Is he gonna show it to him? Is he gonna play by the rules? I think he will, but it's so hard for him. Look. Go on, Jimmy. No? Oh, he's not going to.
Omar, what's the cutoff for FedEx? I need to get a package out. Toot sweet.
Bodyguard job, $200.
What else?
For you, that's the best fit I've got. You want next level pay? You gotta do next level work. I respect where you're coming from on this thing. I do. But that's just how it goes.
It should be running now, right?
Let's hope it works. Come on, people, call. The force. Oh. Oh, here they come.
Good afternoon, Davis and Maine, Sandpiper Hotline.
Yes, ma'am. We'll be happy to send an information packet right out to you. May
Yay.
I ask, are you currently a resident of the Sandpiper Crossing?
Good job. Good job, Jimmy. What is... Oh, she's sleeping with her daughter. Okay, let's see if it really is shots.
Something came in this evening, and it's definitely next level pay.
Is it Gus?
I asked.
Is it
The guy wouldn't tell
Gus?
me. But whatever it is
Is
it's
it
serious
Gus?
money. And the guy, he specifically asked for you.
Oh, maybe it's not Gus. Maybe it's... Is it Nacho? I really want to see Gus in this show.
It's the boss.
This hour?
That's not
Never too
good,
late for
right?
congratulations.
That's not good.
And a commercial without ever showing it to me, without first consulting me and my partners. Did you actually think that was gonna fly?
In one small market, it was kind of an experiment, all right? Kind of under the radar.
Uh-oh.
I apologize if there was any misreading of the situation on my part, but there's a very positive headline here. We got 103 phone calls today.
Morning, 8 o'clock, my office. With the partners, and we want to see this thing.
Cliff, when you see this,
Oh, boy. He's gonna get fired. He's going to get fired. So I wonder, who is this? They asked by name, so it has to be somebody who knows him. At first I thought it was Gus. But now I think maybe it's Nacho? Oh, or maybe it's Tuco.
You gonna tell me what we're doing here?
Yep, Nacho. Okay.
I've got a problem.
Okay.
This problem. I can't solve it myself.
This problem. Is it a who or a what?
There's a guy. I need him to go away.
Oh, seriously? Fuck. That's where you leave it. Alrighty, my friends, that's the end of that episode. Can't believe they just left it like that. Talk about a cliffhanger. Okay, I can't wait to watch the next episode. Really good episode. I really enjoyed it. Well, first of all, before we get into the episode, I thought of the episode when I was talking about the previous episode, Cobbler. I forgot to mention that in the comments, somebody wrote that there is actually on YouTube, and I looked it up. There's a video of Bryce making the video that they talk about in Cobbler, and yeah, it's hilarious. So if you guys have not seen it, look up Better Call Saul Cobbler video, I think, in YouTube, and it'll come up. Wow, it was hilarious. So thank you to whoever mentioned that in the comments and let me know about it. I loved it. Anyway, on to this episode. Yeah, I loved it. I don't like where they left it off because I don't like cliffhangers, but it was good. Makes me excited for the next episode. Starting with Saul, oh my god, I want to call him Saul so bad, you guys. Because he's starting with Jimmy. He is trying so hard to do the straight and narrow thing, to do everything the right way, just to keep Kim around and be with Kim, and it's just not him. I don't think it was ever him. As much as I think he wants it to be him at times, that's just not who he is. And that's not a bad thing. It doesn't make you a bad person because just because you like to not go by the straight and narrow all the time, or most of the time. But it's just not Jimmy. And especially in law, kind of like Chuck was saying, when you don't go straight and narrow, when you don't play by the rules, people can get hurt. Things can get messy. Things can get bad. And we have seen that. If you have seen Breaking Bad, we have seen that. Honestly, it kind of makes me sad to see Jimmy trying so hard at times and wrestling with himself at times to try to do the right thing or do what he thinks is right, and just struggle with it so much, and then knowing where he ends up, not in the future of this show, because I obviously don't know that yet, but in the future with Breaking Bad, knowing where he ends up. It's kind of makes me a little bit sad, just knowing that he tried so hard and doesn't work for him. So yeah, that's where I kind of was with his storyline in this episode. I do love the commercial he made. I thought it was really cute. I love the old lady acting. I have no idea how his boss is going to react to the commercial. I don't think there's anything wrong with it, but I'm not a lawyer, so I couldn't tell you. But the fact is, yeah, he should have shown it to him, and he knows he should have shown it to him. He struggled with making that decision in the episode, and he ultimately let Slip and Jimmy win over. So I honestly think he's going to get fired. I think he's going to get fired, and then the process of Saul is even going to start showing even more after he gets fired. But I mean, I don't know. We'll see what happens in the next episode. That's just my prediction, I guess. So yeah, we'll see if I'm right in the next episode. And as for Mike, my goodness, that man needs to sleep. He needs to sleep, that poor guy. I'm a little confused about the mom, about his daughter-in-law. Because there were a couple episodes last season where she said something and I didn't like what she said or how she said it. It seemed manipulative to me. And I don't know if it was meant to, or if I'm just picking it up that way. But then again, in this episode, I felt the same way. Like maybe she's manipulating him. But I could be reading that totally wrong. I guess time will tell. But yeah, I just found it weird in this episode that she said she heard gunshots, but there were no gunshots because Mike was there that night. It was newspapers. But is that what she's been hearing this whole time and she thinks it's gunshots? Because I don't know how you can mistake newspapers for gunshots, honestly. So that just doesn't make sense to me. Or is she actually hearing gunshots and they just didn't happen last night? But yeah, the fact that Mike was like, yeah, I have to get you out of this house, and she was just kind of like, okay, yeah, and then like walked off. I don't know, it just seems like she's using him to me, but I could totally be wrong. That could just be my, I don't know, that's how I'm interpreting it. I guess we'll find out. So yeah, I don't know about the mom. But I feel bad for Mike because he's not getting any sleep. He's doing these extra jobs that he doesn't want to do to help her and his granddaughter. And I can also see the process of Mike becoming how he was in Breaking Bad. I can see that happening with these jobs that he's taking. And how they are escalating, as we saw in this episode. The doctor was like, this is the big time kind of thing. Which is why at first I was like, oh my God, is it Gus? Is it Gus? I have no idea if we're ever going to see Gus in this series. But if we do, I'll be really excited. Yeah, that is it for this episode, my friends. If you have not already, please subscribe to my channel. I would love to have you join my little community and love to have you on this journey with me of watching these shows. I am also watching these shows over here, so take a look if you haven't already, if you enjoy either of those. And that is it, my friends. Thank you so much for being here. I hope you have a wonderful day or night, and I will see you on the next episode. Bye, friends.